こんにちは、ユージです。さあ、キウイコーチを招いてのレッスンで今日は一体何をやるんでしょうか？
Today's lesson I'm very excited about. We're going to be talking about kinetics in the grip, which oftentimes can lead to changing the body motion as well. So this might get a little bit of a domino effect, and I'm excited.
今日はグリップについてです。簡単に言うと。で、このグリップっていうのが、簡単にグリップといっても、この力のかけ方とか握り方で体の動きがガラッと変わる可能性がある。つまりドミノエフェクト。1個のドミノが倒れると他のも一緒に倒れていくみたいないい作用が生まれる可能性があるという、たかがグリップされどグリップというそんな回でございます。Alright, let's do it.
Let's do it. Yuji, as you have the tendency, this grip end, initially the movement is very almost horizontal, which just means there's not a lot of down to it.
Oh, okay.
It's very much moving horizontal, like this, with the driver.
Yeah.
And then from there, once it gets to a certain point, which is roughly right around here, the grip end almost, if anything, starts to arc upwards. And then the club head starts to lower.
Right, I think so. Yeah. It goes like this, right?
Exactly.
And it's pointing up.
It's pointed up. And then look where the face angle is.
Yeah, so I have to...
It's pointing that way. We want to go that way.
And I have to fix that, so I'm
in a short period of time. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm doing, right?
Exactly.
今のところの僕はこのテイクバックしたらここで、これがまあほぼまっすぐ刺してて、ここからこういう動きに近い。だからこのグリップエンドが刺してる方向がこのまま上にこう向かっていくような。でこうなっちゃうとこの時まだフェースこんなに開いてる。でこれを追いつかせるために多分自分でこうグリップでこうターンさせていくから、ちゃんとミートすればいいけど、少し早いと思いっきりチーピンになっちゃうし、少し遅いと開いたままになってスライスしちゃうっていう、まさに僕で起こってた問題です。これが。
Let's have you flip around then.
今度こっち。
So same thing, up to the top for me.
Top.
Now as you're going horizontal, to make things even more difficult for yourself, you want a challenge, right?
Right.
Because it's too easy just to hit the ball.
Yeah.
So what we see sometimes is this grip in now is actually kind of almost going immediately forward. So it almost looks a little bit this way.
Okay.
So we call this a little bit of a drag, a handle drag to be specific.
Okay.
So specifically, this grip in is almost going immediately this way.
This way.
So forward.
Forward. Okay.
Towards the target.
グリップエンドからこう出てるビームが出てるとして、トップに行った時にここから僕はこれをこっちにこう持っていこうとしてんだよね。こうやってやっちゃってんだよね。だから要はこれでもう早く対象の向かってる方向を指しちゃう。グリップエンドがこう指しちゃう。
Where the better players,
Okay.
and we'll get into checkpoints here in a sec, but better players actually at the top, they go this way, away.
Oh.
They go this way. Whereas you're going this way.
Right.
So you're driving the grip forward.
Okay, so I still don't get it. So it goes like this. So what's the goal for this one? I want this.
So typically the grip in would go a little bit more out away from you before it starts to move back forward.
Oh, okay. So I'll go like maybe like this, maybe?
That would be the good way. What you're doing sometimes, not so drastic as I'm about to show, but you actually almost get immediately forward.
Oh, okay.
So you're taking that grip and just driving it towards the target.
上手い人はなんならこういくんじゃなくて一旦外に刺すぐらいのイメージらしいんですよ。だからこっから僕はもうボールに向かってっちゃうんだけど、じゃなくてこっからこういうことだ。こう。The thing is, you have to go like
away before you go forward.
Right. Away before, then it goes like.
Exactly.
っていうことだ。
So, I can show you a great little example of this visually. I'll show you a golfer's swing on here.
Okay.
And then from there, we'll start to get into actually doing it with yourself.
ゴルファーのスイングを一つお見せしますっていう例として、はい。リタイアしたゴルファーの動画です。
Okay, let's take a look.
自分じゃん。
Oh, it's me. Oh.
Okay.
Oops. All right, let me make this smaller. So now, at the top of the swing, take note of where the grip in is relative to the net.
Oh, okay.
Now watch as it starts to go down.
降りてくるグリップエンド見てくださいって。ああ、本当だ。こっち刺してるね。
And this is a common thing you'll see all great players do. Grip in moves away. It gets to the, we call the peak point, or the furthest away point, roughly a P5. And then now it's going to start to arc.
ここでアーチを作り始めるんだ。
And that gets us to here.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And then from here, we let it go.
Okay. Do you know this guy?
I don't know, but he should be playing on tour.
僕も誰か知らないけど、この人はきっとツアーに出るべきだよって。Okay, so you go on the top. Then
it starts to initially move away. And now it's starting to move in and around.
Okay. I feel like when I'm doing that, my arm is more or less bented. Like I feel like
that's good.
Yeah. I feel like I used to like squeeze too much on this angle right here.
Yes.
Then I keep the power right here,
Yeah.
like my biceps maybe.
Yeah.
And I go like this. Then I started to push it on the ground.
Yeah.
That's what I was like squeezing.
Exactly.
Right. But if I try to move my grip in further, I feel like my arm is stretching more. Like this maybe?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you start to narrow that movement as you approach the ball. Very good.
Okay. 僕が今言ったのは、なんかグリップエンドを遠くしようとすると、この肘ってこう曲がってるもんじゃないですか。右肘はね、左がまっすぐだとしたら曲がってんだけど、これがなんか右腕が伸びていくような、これがまっすぐになってるような気持ちになってますって言ったら、それでいいですっておっしゃってました。
Okay. All right. So now, for the audience, maybe to get a little bit better visual, I typically like to go up against the wall, and I almost like to imagine like I'm holding a whiteboard marker like this.
Okay.
And I start to kind of draw the circle on the wall a little bit, so it's easier for people to understand.
壁を使ってやると分かりやすいですって。手にマーカーを持ってると思って壁に書くつもりで。
So what we want to be doing is we want this initial movement to be kind of out and away, and then eventually it starts to have this arcing motion. So it goes out, then it starts to narrow and move back in towards the body.
Okay. この動きです。こっからこう。
Yeah.
だからまあちょっとマーカーがないですけど、ここから so it goes like this.
Yeah, and then it starts to narrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Very much like a
Right.
throwing motion.
Let me try.
Yeah, go for it.
So だから goes like this. And I used to go like maybe this.
Yeah, there you go. That's
これ
the
は今まで
issue.
の僕だ。ここから線を多分僕はここにマーカーの先があったとしてここに線かけたとしたら多分僕は今までねこう言ってたんですよ。
Oof, 難しい。
難しい。Yeah, that's probably what I was doing.
Yeah.
But now I'll try to do. 今度はここからこういう。
That's perfect. And then you start to get narrow. Beautiful.
Okay. なるほどね。
Yeah.
からこう来たらこう。
There you go. Exactly. So
Yeah.
that's going to be one of the most beneficial moves you'll probably ever learn with the driver.
Yeah.
And the main reason why is it's going to allow you to not get narrow and early release. It's going to allow you to get wide and then narrow early or later. And that's going to help you keep the power longer, and then you can release it towards the golf ball at the right time.
なるほど。それをやることによって今までは体にこう寄せすぎてそこからパワー入れてたけども今は遠くに行ってそこからこうナローになってきてやるからパワーに球に伝わるパワーが全然違うと。
You ready to go try some out? Try some swings?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So this one, we're not going to go as, let's call it maybe meta as the one before. So I'll let you hit the ball.
Okay.
But I do want you to start out with maybe like a half-speed swing.
Okay.
So something to where you feel like, let's say you normally swing goju knee, maybe closer to need-you-go or something like that.
Okay.
So very, very smooth, slow swing.
だいたいまあ普通のヘッドスピードが僕は52とか53ぐらいなのでその半分の25ぐらいのスイングでいいからそれを目指してむしろそれを目指して今のやってみましょう。
All right, so try your best. Little half speed, smooth speed.
Okay.
Let's see a ripper. Oh, not so bad, Yuji.
Okay.
Not so bad. Okay, so watch the initial downswing. Watch how the grip in goes now away.
Okay. Oh yeah, it is. グリップエンドが今遠くに行って。
Oh, you reach your widest point here.
Oh, okay, great.
Now, as we start to sharpen the angle or arc the angle, notice how the club shaft is parallel when the grip in is right on your right.
Oh yeah, it is.
はい
このグリップエンドがちょうどもものところに到達したときにちょうどシャフトがパラレルになってる。
This is perfect. Absolutely where you want to be with driver.
これ完璧だ。
Yeah. So now, most people who handle drag, their hands would be situated on their thigh when the shaft is parallel. That would be way too far forward with the hands.
シャフトがパラレルになってる時に大体の人はこのグリップエンドはももの上ら辺に来ちゃってる、正面から見た時に今ちょうどももにこう当たるぐらいのところに来てるっていうのがすごくいい。
Yeah. And then one of the crucial parts of the driver is when you actually strike the ball, do you notice how the club shaft and your arm is in one line?
クラブシャフトと腕が一本の線になってるの分かりますかっていう。
That is like one of the most important points for driver
ドライバー
specifically.
にとってすごく重要なポイントだって。
Yeah, irons you want to have handle first, so taking off loft. Driver you want to have actually more loft typically than you do at address.
アイアンだったらハンドファーストの方がいいんだけど、ドライバーはこれも本当に最高だって。
Yeah,
じゃあちょっと悪い例をいい例の後にやるの嫌ですけどね。Ready?
you're right. He tried his best.
Yeah, I did.
You're going to find that the peak point or the widest point is much closer to the body than before.
Right, right.
It's much closer here. See how narrow you are here now?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So let me show you really quickly. This is where you were before. So you're here. So this is good.
Good.
This one is, oops, sorry. This one is bad. See how narrow that is?
Right.
Now watch this. So see when the shaft is parallel?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
It's in line with the thigh here.
シャフトがパラレルになった時にもうほらももの上に手が来てますよね。
This is a true definition of a handle drag, we call it.
It's actually almost hitting my left thigh.
Yeah.
もう
You're dragging this thing like crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
yeah,
look, your hands are past the ball here, and you're not even at, your shaft is not aligned to the hands at all.
Right.
This is a handle drag.
Oh my gosh.
So this will make it so easy to hit push outs to McGee, or if you really, really flip it as hard as you can, maybe you can square the face and probably chipping it most likely because you're just releasing the toe so much. Yeah.
だから今みたいなスイングをしちゃうと多分大体の場合スライスで、頑張ってフェースを自分の腕の力で戻したとしても多分このヘッドがものすごい戻そうとした状態で当たってそれでまっすぐ飛んじゃってても力は逃げちゃってるから飛距離が飛んでない。結局グリップのことしか今意識してなかったじゃないですか。ね、いい例の時にこう来て今までこういっちゃってたのがこう来て遠くに下ろしてここからこうパラレルになるっていうのをやった時に自然とさっき言ったようにこの平行になった時に手の位置がここももに当たるか当たらないかぐらい平行になってる時にね、さっきは平行でここに来てたからね。
Very good.
ここドミノエフェクトが起こりました。
Yeah.
Okay. Can I hit one more ball?
Yeah, absolutely.
With the good one.
Let's do the good one. Yeah.
Before I forget. Okay.
That's good.
I'll try. Let's see.
Okay, so the main worry for us is going to be really this position here. Ooh, quite perfect
Okay.
here. So notice how the grip in is pretty much right by the thigh, and then the shaft is parallel.
太ももにちょうど当たるぐらいの位置ですね。
That's quite good. And then let's take a look at the transition here. Grip in moves away. So we're wide. While the shaft still has some lag or still has some angle there, right? So
Yeah,
it hasn't
yeah,
been
yeah.
thrown. So this is perfect here. And then we start to narrow, and then we're bam.
Nice.
So now, I think the only one on this one, that's quite good. Look at that follow through too.
Wow. すごい。だから結局全部スイングが今すごい良かったって。グリップしか意識してないんだけど、フォロースルーもすごい良かった。
Few things I really like is path is going to be right around 4.7 degrees and out.
Okay. Alright, this one, right?
Yeah.
このクラブパスが 4.7。
And then your AOA is going to be right around 5 degrees on the up. Maybe a little bit exaggerated upper blow, but not so bad.
アッパーブローは 5.3 アタックアングル。はい。そんな悪くない。
Overall, for driver numbers, I'm quite relatively happy with that. It's pretty good and pretty optimal.
この数字はそんなに僕は結構嬉しい数字だっていうふうに言ってくれました。 5.3 度で、打ち出し角度もドライバーにしてはこれ非常にいいんじゃないかと。
Yeah. Only thing I'd change is probably get the loft up to like Jugo.
強いて言うならこのロフトは15ぐらいを目指したかったかなっていう。ロフト角、ダイナミックロフト。I swing it way too fast, I think.
No, that's fine. That's quite close.
Okay.
Ooh, nice and wide here.
Okay.
Chest is nice. Pulling to here. Oh, there we go. So shaft parallel with the grip in there.
Okay.
Impact. So impact, you're seeing the club shaft nice and straight.
Oh yeah. すごい。Looks like a different person.
Looks like quite a good swing.
Yeah, it does look like. やってみよう。
Close. Didn't quite get the transition, but not bad.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Last look, and then we'll do a wrap up.
Okay.
Yep. P5, we're nice and wide here, but we still have angle in the shaft.
Right.
Now we start to narrow. Shaft is parallel, right when the grip gets to the thigh. Then from here, as we hit the ball,
go straight.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
So the shaft and the arm is parallel here. And then as we fall through, nice and wide.
Okay. グリップが遠くに行って、で右の太ももにグリップが刺さるぐらいの時にちょうど平行になって、最後インパクトの時は腕がストレートになってフィニッシュ。
完璧。
Okay, great.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It was a great practice. I can't wait to see you on the next session.
Exactly. I can't wait to see you guys as well. And come on, guys, give it up for Tiger Woods.
Yay!
Great work.
タイガー・ウッズに拍手をってもうタイガー・ウッズになっちゃいましたけど、もう恐れ多いですが、頑張っていきたいと思います。ということでありがとうございました。Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.